Welcome back, everybody. Well, with the year coming to an end, we here at BSU Late Night have compiled a list of things you should have done by the end of 2009. And here with that list, we have our specialist, Daniel Fleming.
All right, cool. Very nice. Thank you, Shane. As you said, there's only a few weeks until the year 2009 ends, and man, was this a good year. So much fun and exciting stuff was going on. People are going to be talking about 09 for quite a long time. So when you look back on the year 09, we want you to have a sense of accomplishment on what you did. So to help you on that journey, we created a list, and it's called Things You Should Have Done by Now, or at least before the year ends. We'll start off with the hard one right away. If you haven't done this yet, turn off your TV and get going. By now, you should have created a sequel to the 4th installment of something. It can be anything, a game, a movie, just something called like Call of Duty 4 2. It's the sequel to the 4th. This next one's a bit easier. You should have recorded yourself dancing to Beyonce's All the Single Ladies and posted it online somewhere. Let's see. At this point, you should have interrupted someone who is speaking on a live TV show. This would actually be a good time for me to thank it.
I'm going to let you finish. I'm going to let you finish. I just want to say something. Last week's list, best list of all time. Of all time. All right? Bsuln. There you go.
This, Shane, you want that? I'll take it. All right. Moving on. Before the year comes to an end, make sure you start down your countdown timer to the year 2012. The end of the world is only a few dozen months away, so you might want to start stocking up on some supplies because once the world ends, I've heard many stores are not going to be open.
Now, Dan, if the world ends, you would be dead, correct? So there's no point in stocking up if everything will be gone.
That's only your opinion, Shane. When the world explodes, I'm going to be the only person who's in the world with a bag of chips. Let's see, we'll move on to our next one here. This is one we're actually working on right now, and if all goes well, we can scratch it off our own list. By now, you should have recorded an episode of your TV show that is worthy of a regional Emmy nomination.
Holler.
The next one might be a bit difficult if you took the advice of our health department, but here we go. By now, you should have caught and died from the H1N1 swine flu. And then by now, you should have seen some of Obama's promised change. I don't know if anyone can scratch that off their list, but oh well. And my last one here for the night, by now you probably should have been beat up by Chris Brown. So if you guys are able to complete this list by the end of the year, you look back on 2009 as one of the greatest years since 2008.
It's wonderful. Thanks, Dan.
Not a problem.
I need to get going on a few of those things, but luckily I have some time left before the end of the year.
Quite a bit of time.
Well, stay tuned because when we return, we will have Brody Goodnight on the show with all of his wonderful personalities. So we'll be back right after this next video.